wanted to invite some new reading buddies to listen to our book today. Who do you see? Yeah, it's Pigeon, my favorite, and the little duckling. Well, we've been reading Rainbow Fish books and talking about the author's message, what the books can teach us that might help us in our lives. We've read 2 books so far, The Rainbow Fish and The Rainbow Fish and the Sea Monster's Cave. Which one's your favorite? Why is it your favorite? Tell someone who's with you. Why do you like that book best? Well, we're going to read a new Rainbow Fish book today. It's called The Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale. We're going to meet a new character, the Big Blue Whale. And Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale are going to have a problem in our story. I wonder what might be their problem. What do you think? Let's find out, readers. And remember, think about what this book is going to teach us. What's the message that we can learn? Oh, look, there's the whale. There's Rainbow Fish. Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale by Marcus Pfister. A long way out in the deep blue sea, Rainbow Fish and his friends swam happily through the reef. Each of them had a glittering silver scale, except for one little striped fish. But he belonged to the group anyway. I think this is the little striped fish up here. When the fish were hungry, they ate tiny krill. There seemed to be an endless supply of this delicious shrimp. What's krill? Listen as I read the sentence again. It tells you a clue. When the fish were hungry, they ate tiny krill. There seemed to be endless supplies of the delicious shrimp. Rainbow Fish only needed to glide gently through the water with his mouth open to catch as many as he wanted. It was a wonderful life. One day, a gentle old whale swam by the reef and decided to stay. He liked the spot since he too ate the krill that were so plentiful there. And he enjoyed being around the glittering fish. Often he drifted along, watching them for hours, admiring their beautiful shiny scales. Before long, the fish with the jagged fins noticed the whale watching them. Why is he looking at us like that? He asked the others. He was in a particularly bad mood that day. See how he's staring at us? He went on irritably. Who knows what he's thinking? Readers, why is the whale watching the fish? What does he like about them? After that, all the fish grew more and more suspicious of the whale. Look at the giant mouth, said one. Soon the krill will be all gone. Rainbow Fish began to worry. Until now, the fish had always been able to eat their fill. What if the whale did eat up all the krill? And why did he keep staring at them? Was he planning to eat them too? Uh-oh, readers. I can sense a problem's happening. What are the 2 things Rainbow Fish is worried about? He thinks the whale's going to... Tell someone near you. If you said eat all the krill, you're right. He's also worried maybe the whale will eat them, or he keeps staring at them. One day, the whale swam quite near the school of glittering fish. Panicked, the fish with the jagged fins sounded the alarm. Look out, he called. The wicked whale is after us. When the whale heard that, he was hurt at first, but soon he grew very angry. Show me your strong feeling angry. show them, he thought. I'll teach them a lesson. So the great big blue whale shot into the middle of the school and lashed out with his gigantic tail, sweeping the sparkling fish in all directions. Why did he do that, readers? The terrified fish fled, racing towards a crack in the reef for safety. If you're terrified, how does that look? Show me being scared or terrified. But the whale didn't leave them alone. He followed Rainbow Fish and his friends all the way back to their cave. Ooh. His eyes still look like he's angry, readers. The blue whale swam back and forth. They were trapped. I told you that whale was dangerous, whispered the fish with the jagged fins. We have to watch out for him. After a while, the whale calmed down. I wonder if he did some belly breaths or some counting. He made one last pass, then disappeared behind the reef. Nervous, but driven by hunger, the fish cautiously left their cave and swam off in search of food. But the battle with the whale had left its mark, and all the krill had been driven off. This is silly, declared Rainbow Fish. Before we played happily in the sea. Now we have to hide in our cave? Before there was always enough food for everyone. Now we have nothing. We must make peace with the whale. Readers, Rainbow Fish is going to use his words to solve his problem. The other fish were all too afraid to approach the whale. It was up to Rainbow Fish. The whale stared at Rainbow Fish suspiciously. Please, let's talk, said Rainbow Fish. This fight was all a big mistake. It drove off the krill and now we're all hungry. The two talked for a long time. The whale told Rainbow Fish how hurt and angry their words had made him. I never meant to harm you, said the whale. Just scare you a little. Rainbow Fish was ashamed. I'm sorry, he said. But when we saw you watching us all the time, we were afraid you might eat us. The whale looked surprised. I watched you only because your shining scales are so pretty, he said. They both laughed. Come now, said the whale, let's find new hunting grounds. So Rainbow Fish and his friends, protected by their new friend, the big blue whale, swam off together in search of a new home rich with krill. And before long, none of them could remember what a terrible fight they had had. Readers, what could we learn in this book? What was the author trying to teach us? When you get in a disagreement with somebody, I wonder what you can do to be a problem solver. Also, the whale had some really strong feelings. What did he do to solve his problem? I really enjoyed reading with you this week, and I just can't stop saying it, but I miss you all. I added some new work. I have a writer here who's writing about why they think a fish is a good pet in their opinion. And it says that because fish are fun to watch. And another writer has a different opinion. They respectfully disagree. They think that a fish is not a good pet because you can't catch them. Keep up the hard work. I'll see you next time.